You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. To throw right away is Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 27.
A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Alert! Ready!
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Set! Lady!
Second down, it's Stafford. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Stay 50, stay 50. Omaha, ready, move.
Throw on third down, Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First and 10. Stafford working from the pistol. He'll find the rookie from Oregon, Terrence Ferguson.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
22! Drill right, 22!
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. He'll pop his head for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, the score. Here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Stroud avoids the contact. He slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield. Nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. To throw is Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this will be incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Forced out wide.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Stroud going to set up the throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. Stroud. Going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
Ran about the election as up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of the
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Set. 21. Please.
They run over center with Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 17 yards. First down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Hey, 5-0.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Was brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here comes 3rd and 6.
180. 32. Drill right. 22. Zebra.
From the gun, here's Stafford. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt.
For the Rams.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
First carry for Joe Mixon. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for pickup of 3. Jared Burst there to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll go right and find his running back. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break. Second and 7.
Yellow 80! 40 got! 40 got!
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout Rams, it's number 2. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
20, 22! Hey, 70! Big 20! Hey, 22! 32! Hurry!
Stafford to throw again. This one caught by the back out of the backfield to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
180! Hey, motion, watch the motion! Hey, 22! Hey, middle!
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
White! Yellow 80! Yellow 80! '53! Ready!
To the air again. Stafford. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And now, 3rd and goal coming up.
10 yards to go.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
A 29-yard attempt.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams go out to a 10-3 lead.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
Here's Tremont Smith on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, it is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost the yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Hey, give me radar. Alert. Big 20. 20 high.
Stafford. That's called in on the left by Nakua. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Gain of 6.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Monday. Number 20. 32.
Throwing, Stafford. Left side, it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Kamari Lassiter on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans' 16-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Alert. Set.
Stafford going to give it to Cora. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Alert! Blue 60! Hey, 5-0! Sit on!
A pitch, and here comes Williams. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he's got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short.
It's
Short, and it's 4th down.
Alert!
Stafford to throw it. This one is complete. The defense up to the chip. challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. That is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Second down, it's Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Stafford. He's got it at the 3. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right.
On play action, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
Houston.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down for Houston. Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And 3rd down coming up.
All right. 18. What's up?
To throw, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Texans.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
To throw is Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Now, Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
White.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready. 180. Monday.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. And most of it's coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout touchdown. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, L.A. Jardy now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Texans 10.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Rams take over first.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort. So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of gain.
50-50. Spawn. No. Like 50.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Now behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And
this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Oh, south. Look hot.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact. And there's nothing open downfield. He tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their leads.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run it right, and here's Cora. This defense, this one, they get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
On play action, it's Stafford. That's over the middle. He spots the tight end, Ferguson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection, it's just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
I don't think his fullback was his primary option on this play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Red! Waiting!
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Stay 50. Set! Get away!
On first down, right back to Williams. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
32!
They'll drop to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside 35. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams first down.
1st and 10 as a 31-yard line.
Zebra!
On the give, it's Williams. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, give me a rake. Wait, hot!
2nd down. Nothing's doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Will Anderson on
Well,
the
nothing
tackle.
doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss. A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 44-yard attempt.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. First down. Seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game.
Here we go. 19.
Here we go. One final play. He's got it at about the 8. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. So it's a win here for the Rams. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new...